Well, hey, it's Jeff, and let me tell you a story about a father. Jesus said there was once a man who had two sons, and the younger said to his father, "Father, I want right now what's coming to me." So the father divided the property between them. And it wasn't long before the younger son packed his bags and left for a distant country. There, undisciplined and dissipated, he wasted everything he had. And after he had gone through all his money, there was a bad famine all through that country, and he began to hurt. He signed on with a citizen there who assigned him to his fields to slop the pigs. He was so hungry, he would have eaten the corn cobs in the pig slop, but no one would give him any. Well, that brought him to his senses. He said, "All those farmhands working for my father sit down to 3 meals a day, and here I am starving to death. I'm going back to my father. I'll say to him, 'Father, I've sinned against God. I've sinned before you. I don't deserve to be called your son. Take me on as a hired hand.'" And he got right up and he went home to his father. When he was still a long way off, his father saw him. His heart pounding, he ran out. He embraced him and kissed him. The son started his speech, "Father, I've sinned against God. I've sinned before you. I don't deserve to be called your son ever again." His father wasn't listening. He was calling to the servants, "Quick, bring a clean set of clothes and dress him. Put the family ring on his finger and sandals on his feet. Then get a grain-fed heifer and roast it. We're going to feast. We're going to have a wonderful time. My son is here, given up for dead and now alive, given up for lost and now found." And they began to have a wonderful time. You know, it's Father's Day today when I'm recording this. I think you'll probably see it tomorrow. And it made me think about fathers. And you know, some of us have these incredible relationships with our dads. They're kind of like a best friend to us. They taught us all kinds of things growing up. They always showed us love and respect. They're who we go to for advice and who we go to for a laugh. Some of us don't have that relationship. We have just a memory of pain. Maybe our dad abused us or mom. Maybe dad just wasn't absent. Maybe you don't even know dad. And for a lot of us, it's kind of a mixed bag. We remember some great things about dad, but we also remember some pain too. I love this story that Luke tells in his gospel in chapter 15 about the time that Jesus decided to teach about who God was by describing him as this perfect father. This father that we can all have. This father who is willing to indulge our sinfulness. You heard the son in this story demand his inheritance, and that dad didn't say, "No, I'm not doing it. I'm not allowing you." He said, "Yeah, go ahead. You have free will. Go for it." But a dad who never wrote that son off, who stood and watched for that son day after day. And when that son came up, broke, having wasted all his money, just completely humiliated, what did that dad do? He hugged him. He kissed him. He ran to him. He clothed him. He fed him. And he said, "What I have is yours now and forever." That's the dad that we can all have because of what he sent his son to do for us. Because Jesus died for us, we can have that dad. We can always go back to that dad. And that dad is just always watching and waiting for us to come to him. And then he promises he will hug us, he will kiss us, and he will give us everything that is his. I love God, and that's one of the huge reasons I do. This story was really big to me when I was first trying to figure out who God was. And I realized that God could be this father for me, and he can be that father for you too. Bye, guys.